All right, we're back for the final part of my childhood trauma. We are going to go from now all the way to the final boss. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's definitely going to be the longest of the whole of the 6 part series, but this is going to be the final one for this video game. Oops, I'm actually going the wrong way there. Here you go this way. I love how I didn't notice that dead body hanging up on the wall beforehand. All right. Now I need to go up here to the left. I think this is where we need to go. Damn. That way I don't have to deal with him. Damn. Somebody got her. Another sewer map. We're gonna change our hammer. That's right. Come on over here. There. Oh, see, that's why I hate these things, man, because they don't make any sound. They don't set your radio off, so they're like, yeah, we're not even gonna worry about it. Health drink. I believe I'm going the right way. If you remember those things, those. And they're not sitting off the radio either. Now we take a left. Oh shit. Whew. That was kind of dicey. Now we're at the amusement park. This is one of the areas that actually scared me half to death when I was a kid. Oh yeah, those are little. I don't know if you remember back in the school, but these little aberrations there, they're harmless. There is no map for the amusement park. So we're just having to wing it. There is a save thing here. We'll save. Uh, we do need to check our health because it's going to be very imperative that we keep full health, as I'll explain later. And like I said, we don't have a map for this place, but oh, here's what I'm looking for right here. All right. So we are about to walk into, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game. And that's my opinion, and you're going to see why here in a little bit. And the best weapon for this boss fight is the handgun. There's Sybil Bennett. Look at her eyes. Yeah, we got to fight Sybil Bennett. And that right there is why this is the hardest boss fight in the game. And fortunately, we just happen to be on easy because really one shot is enough to kill you if you're on like hard or whatever. And she's accurate as hell with that gun. Oh shit! I hit some kind of button. I don't know what button I hit. I better check my health. Okay, so I see now what I was. Okay, so she's dropped her she's dropped her gun. Now we can change to this. Remember this liquid we picked up? Now we're gonna use it. Yeah, kill that
Sybil,
thing. Yeah, I think there was
wake up. Snap out of it.
some kind of button combination on my
Sybil.
controller I wasn't aware of that causes the game to fast
Harry?
forward.
What happened?
Shh, don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Harry, why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick, and it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
Yeah, so now we get some pieces filled in. What's going on here?
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? Damn! Huh? What is this?
That's that Flowros that's been in our inventory this whole time.
Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Huh? Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless, thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything is ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Yeah, so apparently we were patsies. Yeah, so apparently we were patsies. Damn, look at this. Look in her eyes.
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement, even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Check these cabinets. See if there's anything useful. So this is the final area of the game, and there is no map. It's called Nowhere, and there is no map for this area. So we are. Let me see. How many shotgun shells we have? We're gonna change back to this.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
So this looks like the. This looks exactly like the hospital. If you remember. We need pliers to get that out. Another key. It's in a bird cage. Oh sh! What the fuck? That scared shit out of me just then. The leg is written on the door. It's just an apparition. This looks like the antique shop. So basically, nowhere is a just a potpourri of all these areas you've already been to before. There's a square hole in the center of the lock. The hands on the clock is a key. So there's keys all around. We're gonna have to. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that. Oh, jump scares galore. All right. This I believe is that's locked. OPL. See what this is. Now here we are. We got looking at the school. And there's a desk here. Go home. Thief. Drop dead. Okay. Screwdriver. Pliers. Okay, we need the pliers. That key that we just saw that was in the faucet, that's what we're going to use the pliers. Believe it was this room here. No, that's the birdcage. Uh, get in the right position here. All right. By the way, if you come back in this room later, you're gonna be surrounded by three nurses, three zombie nurses. See OPL. I believe that was the door that was over here. I believe that's this one here. Yep. Like we're in another section of the hospital. Now, if you remember this, the Grim Reaper's list, the answer is alert. ALERT. Amulet of Solomon. Yeah, there's 5 of these like amulets and stuff like that we're gonna have to find while we're here.
Harry,
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Lisa?
You can't see it on camera, but man, even today, that scene right there puts chill bumps on my arms. Like seeing that back in 1999 for the first time. Yeah, diary on the floor. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with burns that won't heal. Told the doctor I quit, won't work at the hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital, feeling bad, need to throw up, but nothing comes up. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. So clearly, Lisa Garland was using the same drugs that was okay. She was using the same drugs that were being sold to the tourists. Check all these doors. Now this, I know this like the back of my hand. Ah, that's that music. It's the Zodiac puzzle. You have to count the limbs that are on the picture. So a centaur has got 6 limbs total, 2 arms and 4 legs. So we put 6. Taurus, a bull has 4 legs. Put 4. Gemini, 4 limbs apiece. That's 8. See, easy. Now this we're gonna take back to that antique room. Maybe get out of this room. That damn music's. Oh shit! Holy fuck! Damn, I was already on edge because of that fucking music earlier, man. Damn. Woo! And then that got jump scared. And I'm guessing that's Lisa. And we need to go back to that antique room, which I'm thinking is this room here. Yeah. Key if I guess. Let me see if I think that was the I think that's this. Yeah, that's this one. Elevator. Again with this music. Music's killing me over here. This one here's so loud. Lock is jammed. Lock is jammed. Press to Mercury. And I think there's one more thing that's in here. Let's see if I can find it. Because we are absolutely going to need it. Yeah, here it is. The Ring of Contract. Okay, I think I'm going backwards. Lock's jammed. Lock's jammed. You know what? We're not even going to play with them this time. I mean, we're at the end of the game. We got plenty of shotgun shells. Let's light their asses up. Because why not? Now this is where we're going to use the screwdriver. If you remember a video from the hospital, this is the same room that was here before, and the same plate was here before that was screwed in the wall. There's a key. Can't grab it right now because because you'll get shocked, obviously. And like I said, there's no map to this area, so you kind of just have to remember where you came from and what you were doing. Oh, unlocked. Good. Now, miraculously, we're back on the first floor. I don't know where to go now. Now we're gonna have to go to the. We're gonna have to find the generator room to turn off the power. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Uh, we'll go back in here. We're gonna check all these doors one more time. Make sure there's not something I missed. Sure enough, it was. Uh, there's a camera, which we are gonna need because there's a puzzle we're gonna have to solve that requires it. Okay, I've already been in here. That's what the plank was. Yeah, if you can't tell, it's easy to get lost in this room, in this stage of the game. Okay, that's where the. Oh, uh, we'll check the third floor. Apparition. So this is where we need the camera. Light to the future. It looks like the other church, doesn't it? The light illuminating the darkness. So basically, it's a dot puzzle. Those designs there, we have to recreate on the doors. Okay. Gotta make sure I have them all right. Okay, yeah, I got the top one wrong. All right, this one's unlocked. Something here. Birdcage key. Okay, we can get that knocked out. Now we do this one. All right, let's see what we get here. Health drink. Yes, please. Uh, doesn't look like anything else is in here, unless there's something over here I'm missing. Search every corner of this room just in case. White Claudia, perennial herb found near water, reaches height of 10 to 15 inches, oblong leaves, white blossoms. Seed contains hallucinogen. Ancient records show it was used for religious ceremonies. The hallucinogenic effect was key. So White Claudia, the drugs, yeah. So clearly the drug trade was playing some kind of part in this. So now we need to go back down to the first floor because that's where the bird cage was. And I believe the bird cage was this door here. No, it wasn't. Here it is. Key of flag. All right. And of course, if you weren't paying attention there, when you open the bird cage, the flapping wings stop. All right. Oh, here's the kitchen. Remember that ring we picked up? We used it right here. Now we take this, which is one of the artifacts we needed. Yeah, if you hadn't sealed the refrigerator just then, it'd have been instant game over. That's why you had to seal it off. The Thor written on it. Okay. All kind of weird ankh, which is more commonly known as the Egyptian cross. In Egyptian mythology, it was a symbol. I think it's the symbol for everlasting life, but I could be wrong. And I'm sure somebody will correct me. Here's a videotape. Remember that videotape we picked up? Now, before, if you used it in the hospital, it wouldn't have played, but now it'll play.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
That was Lisa Garland. Uh, already been in this room? Yeah, yeah, okay. Go ahead and save. Butterflies. Yeah, if you see the drawing, you see a lizard, you see a, yeah. And that's actually okay. And that we don't have the key for that door yet. Yeah, so that's actually the door heading to the final boss. Uh, let me see. What keys do I have, if any? So I don't have any keys right now. But so it remains. I've got to find the basement somehow and get that. We're gonna check these rooms one more time. Okay, so that's the kitchen. But Thor, and this was the room that led to. Yeah, this was the videotape room. Uh, this is the room where I found the aunt. Uh, nothing else in here. So I think I've completed this room for the moment. All right. So, oh, surprised me. All right. This is where our next key is, and we got to turn the generator off, and we can get that. But now we got to find. Of course, we got to find the generator. Lock's jammed. Lock's jammed. Uh, seem to have checked every door I can find. I'm missing something. I know I am. Uh, okay. So if it's not there, I think this door leads to the elevator. No, it does not. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is where I found the ring of contract. I thought my radio was going off there for a second. Okay, yeah, there's the elevator. And of course, now once we cut the power, we won't be able to use the elevator, but that's fine because we've already done everything we need to do on the third floor. And the second floor, we've got a convenient warp right here between the first and second floors. So I'm thinking we'll check this area again because I don't think I checked all the rooms in here. Okay, so maybe I did check all the rooms, and that of course leads back to where Lisa was. So definitely not that one. Uh, I guess. Let's check. Okay, yeah, that's the elevator. The leg leads us back here. This is the room for the final boss. Because that I need those 5 artifacts to open that door, which I don't have right now. I've got 4 of the 5. Uh, I think this leads down to the classrooms. Yeah, and this is where I found the screwdriver and the pliers. So you're seeing now sort of the problem that if you don't have a map that you go through, and this is the part of the game where you realize, man, you really had it easy throughout most of the game because most of the game you actually had a map that you could like open up and look at. Of course, I already got this is the antique shop, which I'm going to save. All right. I'm actually stumped. Let's see here. Maybe I missed something on third floor. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. Maybe there's a key or something that we missed. Yeah, this was the room that had the diary about the White Claudia. I already got the key out of here. Yeah, this is where the birdcage key was. So we'll check the second floor again. So apparently, whatever I'm missing has got to be on the second floor because I looked through everywhere on the first, and check all these doors. Is there something I'm missing? There's got to be. Uh, okay, I know it's not here. I got everything in here. Lock's jammed. Lock's jammed. That takes us back to the first floor. Uh, okay, nothing in here. One of these rooms, I think, is the videotape room. I think it's this one. No, this is where the key is. And of course, there's nothing this way. So, first floor it is. We're missing something. We are missing something. Uh, that elevator's out. These 2 doors, I've already got everything there. That's filet. Okay. That goes back to the second floor. This, of course, goes down to the classrooms, which I've already explored. So you see now I'm just backtracking. Like, I know the game pretty well for the most part, but man, there are certain parts of the game that just blow my mind at how complex it is. Uh, we're gonna go back through and check this part. So clearly we missed something somewhere. Uh, we found the amulet of Solomon here on the wall. All right, so that's clearly not. That takes us back out the other way. Lock's jammed. Okay, that's the Zodiac puzzle. Lock's jammed. Lock's jammed. It's jammed. Lock's jammed. All right, so we checked every single door that's here. So we've completed this area. Hageth is the elevator. It's the elevator. So either there's something in Peleg that I am just straight up missing, or lock the workbench door. There's got to be something in here I'm just straight up missing. Yeah, we got that. That's the instant game over. This is the videotape room where Lisa Garland's having a straight up mental breakdown, which I think what it was. I think she was taking care of Alessa. Let's see. And this is the aunt. This is the room where we found the aunt. This is the room for the final boss. And this room here is where the fifth artifact is. I just don't. I just got to find the keys. Uh, these two doors here, there's no sense in going in either one of them because those are, one is the faucet, one is the bird cage. This elevator here doesn't work anymore. Yeah, so what the fuck am I missing right now? I checked everything I know to check on the first floor. I gotta be missing something. I'm missing something somewhere. Huh. I don't seem to remember this room. Maybe what I'm looking for is here. Let's see. Oh, duh. I have been in here. Yeah. We're gonna check these rooms just because. Uh, see a box of handgun ammo over here I didn't see before. All right, I'll take that. Oh shit! I don't know what that was. Yeah, I don't have a clue. Like, yeah, I've looked through every section of the game I know to look. I've backtracked repeatedly, looked through every single door. I've got to be missing something somewhere. I don't know what I'm missing right now, but I'm missing something. Uh, do I have a key that I picked up? I just don't know I picked it up. No, I was doing so well too up until this point. Which I think what I'm going through right now is really the hardest part of this level because I've backtracked like everywhere I know to backtrack, and I can't find you know anything of anything. And that's where I found the screwdriver and pliers. Uh, yeah, but we're gonna stick with this because I mean we're right at the cusp. We're right at the cusp, so we're gonna stick with this until we finish it. Uh, see here. So we'll go back to the second floor because clearly we're missing something. We got everything on the third floor. We went back and checked to make sure. Got everything on the first floor. So whatever we're missing has got to be here. Somehow, some way, it's here. Let's do one more scan of this room just to see. That door over there's. I don't even have to. I already knew that was jammed. Couldn't be open. Got everything here. It's back to the elevator. I'm trying to check everything closely. Like maybe the key is laying around somewhere and I just didn't see it. Like in the last video, I went through the same trouble. I was missing the magnet, and the magnet was laying right there in front of me, and I just didn't see it. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, just kind of backtracking, uh, trying to check everything I might have missed. Okay, that's where we found the this room here. This is the videotape. This leads to the videotape room. So let's do one more sweep of this room here. Maybe that key is laying around. Maybe something's laying around here. Hello, jelly beans. I completely forgot about this. The jelly beans. It's got a key inside the bag. Key of Bathor. All right. Now we're cooking with beef tallow. Go back this way. Now we're back on track. Finally, took us forever. Here's the generator room. Turned it off. Now we can go back up and get. Damn. Now we can go back up and get that key. All right. Now everything's starting to come together finally. Took me a little while to get there. I know. But yeah, see now we're zooming right along. Got the key of Atrium. Now we're going back down where we were. Where's that? There. All right, we got something here. Ah, shit. I didn't think radio was barely going off, so I didn't think he was that close. All right. Now, key of Atrium. It's right here.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Disc of Ouroboros. Yeah, this is Alessa's room. And this is all the messed up stuff that they were doing to her. All right, so we got everything. So we've been building up all this rifle ammo. So we're going to switch to that now. We're going to save. And we're going to wrap this up. All right. Amulet of Solomon. Crest of Mercury. Dagger of Melchior. Ankh. And finally, the Disc of Ouroboros. Let's finish this.
Come along. No. No, I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. could have done it all myself.
Mommy?
Yeah, that's just so. This Dahlia Gillespie's such a piece of shit. What is that on the wall? She's total piece of shit.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ugh!
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise, my daughter will be the mother of God.
Yeah, this woman is twacked out of her mind.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your road is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
See, everything I was doing all up to the videos. That's the same thing we found in that motorcycle that Calvin picked up and took from us in that inside of that garage. It's some kind of red liquid. I guess these demons don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't know.
Huh? What the?
Yeah, Dahlia Gillespie just got killed. Good. Yeah, so we got to straight move out of the way of that lightning. You hear that crackling? Got to start moving. Because he can wipe out a lot of your health. It's pretty easy for the most part. But the hunting rifle, I mean, you can use the shotgun too, but the hunting rifle is really the best for this. That's it. Yeah, drag you down to hell because you were part of this too. Yeah, that was one messed up adventure right there. Ooh. So some of the flailing around that uh, I was doing there at the end, like especially like around the resort area and things like that. Uh, trying to get everything together for the good plus ending, which I believe I got because I gave Kaufman as that file of whatever that was, and I saved Sybil. So I think those are, if my memory serves me, and I believe it does, I believe those are the requirements for the good plus ending. And each ending, the very first time you play through the game, as I said before, you can only get a possibility of 4 out of the 5 endings. You only have 4 of the 5 open to you. The second playthrough, depending on which ending you got, is the one that opens the fifth ending. And the good plus ending is the one that opens the fifth ending because you get items that unlock that you can collect on your second playthrough. And one of those items that you get for the good plus ending is the channeling stone. And the channeling stone, uh, what it does, it allows you to get the UFO ending. You have to go through and use the channeling stone at 5 different locations. With the first location is on the roof of the other school, and the final place is on the top of the lighthouse. And when you use the channeling stone on that at that fifth location, the game ends, and you get to start over again. But you have the hyper blaster as part of your weapons. Uh, the hyper blaster is not a weapon that I was impressed with. I'll put it to you like that. So we're just letting the credits play through so we can see what we got at the end. Because once the credits finish playing, you actually get to see what ending you got. You get to see the items you unlocked in the background and things like that. And you get to save your game. You get to create what's called a golden sphere save, which is what we're doing here. Ah, Holy hell! That's scary. I wasn't expecting to see that. I guess these are like blooper reels. I don't remember these. I guess these are like blooper reels they kind of put at the end of the game, just to kind of, I guess, maybe to break the scary tension. Game result. Yep, ending. Good plus. Uh, game modes on easy. Total time less than 3 hours. I'm actually surprised. Uh, items. I got almost all the items. Uh, game ranking is 4 out of 10. So you see your stars at the end. You get a ranking from 1 to 10, and I got 4. Whatever, but I got the good plus ending. And if you see these items that's in the background there, you see a chainsaw, a gas can, a that's the rock drill, and that's the channeling stone. The channeling stone was what I was telling you about. I said okay to save, yes, and the next game mode will be normal. Next sphere. So I can actually load a game from this save. It's going to start me at the diner, and then I can just play the game like normal. But I have extra items I can pick up for unlocking for the ending I got. Whew. But that's it. That's the conclusion of this. It's it took longer because I kind of got lost there in nowhere trying to figure out what the hell I was missing, but everything came through in the end. You know, that's it for this. I hope you guys had fun helping me relive my childhood trauma. But you know, uh, I'll see you the next time.